So I think I'll do a seedling progress video. Just hardening a few bits off up here. So got just some onions, some peas, a few leftover onions and salad onions. Whoops, and then down here I'm also kind of just hardening off. So these are perennial kale grown from seed, so I don't know what they're going to be like. In here, just in the process of moving these outside, so for hardening off again, these are all leeks, and those are shallots, radish, always doing radish, and turnips, and Mikado spinach, second succession of that. The stuff that's in the ground is doing pretty well. Tomatoes, these are just the bush tomatoes. The early succession of those, I've got one more succession of those to prick out actually this weekend, I think. I've got loads of beetroot, as you can see, but these are the second succession of the golden beetroot. We won't need any more red beetroot now until our storage crop gets sown, which will be the end of this month. Early celery, we've got loads of early celery in the ground. These are just waiting to be planted out. And what these are, oh, little cauliflowers, colettes for a succession of those, calabrese, of course we've got loads of calabrese in the ground, but yeah, that's the seedlings. Just in the process of pricking some of these lettuces out, and some dill and some parsley, some more little lettuces down there. What else have we got? Some more peas, some more brassicas ready for pricking out. That's the sort of last succession of the red cabbages and the calabrese and all that. Salad onions, last succession of the white Lisbon, and then we switch over to Summer Island, I think it is. And then down here, these are just ones I've pricked out just in the shade to give them a bit of a chance because it's very hot today. So those are the last succession of the Joy Choy and the New Zealand spinach, which I actually pricked out from self-seeded seedlings in one of my old New Zealand spinach beds. It is a prolific self-seeder. The ochre tubers waiting to break surface. Early brassicas, sort of early red cabbages, early sort of calabrese and all of that, just hardening off down here. These are my youngest carrots. Looking okay. Up high, of course, because it's April, heading for peak carrot fly season. My oldest new season carrots. They're looking quite good, and there's some more behind there as well. And these are effectively ready for harvest, but I've just picked the last of the overwintered carrots, and so they're going to last us for another 3 or 4 weeks. And just got to get in that mini greenhouse. Little brassicas, so I put a bit of shade netting up because it's really sunny at the moment, and it also just keeps the bugs out. Tub of carrots just starting to germinate there, so that'll be going outside soon. And then these are all of the brassicas that we'll be planting out in early May. So we've got kales, colettes, red cabbage, cauliflowers, calabrese, kale, Brussels sprouts there. And they're all looking okay. Just lost a few of the red cabbages, and I'm not really quite sure why. A few dregs of celery, different varieties to the early ones, and celeriac. So pretty pleased with the way it's going. The only other seedlings are that first bed of carrots that I seeded yesterday, and need to keep nice and moist now, which is going to be tricky today. And everything else is at home, and it's mainly the peppers. I'll show you those. So I'll start outside on my hardening off bench, and so we've got the early French beans, early dwarf French beans, leeks, geraniums, last few onions that I'm waiting to get out, and some more dwarf French beans, and you can see that the germination on these has been absolutely appalling. I don't know what happened to those, but anyway, not to worry, there's just enough there. Conservatory, I've still got my early peppers. We're planting these out soon because I can afford to lose them. I just want to get them in the ground. I'm trying to reduce the amount of stuff I've got in the conservatory because it's getting pretty hot in here. Got a few lettuces, and all of these trays are summer and winter squashes, so courgettes, you know, crown prince, Jack Little, butternut, centre cut, trumpetino, curry, all those sorts of things. And then up here on the shelf, we've got melons and tomatoes all the way along there. And yet these are my main crop tomatoes because I don't want to put them out for about 3 weeks or so, and they're going to grow plenty big enough in 3 weeks up here because it's lovely and warm and sunny. And I've got some more peppers that will go out fairly soon again, ones that I can afford to lose. Chili peppers on the kitchen windowsill, and you know, we just let these go wild because they're just so nice in here. And obviously we've got a lot of fruits on these now, and they're doing pretty well. I will pot them on, I think, but I'm not too desperate to do it really because they're thriving here. You can see maybe there's plenty of fruits on all of these. And then these are the sweet peppers, the ones I can't afford to lose. So these are a lot smaller. So these will be the ones I'll be planting out in sort of 2 to 3 weeks time, I should think. They're looking pretty good. I hope you like this quick video. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.